The biggest challenge that we faced was definitely just the physical location of employment applications, being in the 7 restaurants throughout State College, gathering them together, trying to then sort them back out to who can work where, because as you can imagine, in a college town, not everybody has transportation. Many of the applicants can only work in our downtown locations, and we have 3 that are not in downtown. Then once getting the applications, just because of sheer volume, when the students move into town, 30,000 people come to State College and they all want jobs. And just the sheer volume of applications and sorting through and trying to select the best candidate was incredibly cumbersome and time consuming. We were physically sorting the paper from paper applications until we purchased the Taleo system. Prior to implementing Taleo, we would gather the applications from the 7 different restaurants and put them all in together into one centralized location and then sort through, and the first thing we looked for was availability. Hiring had historically been done by one manager, sorting through all of this, and then that same person was the person that was responsible for facilitating the company new hire orientation weekly. So that was pretty much all of that role's job. It was so cumbersome. Our hiring was very labor intensive. We often would do open interviews. The application process was so cumbersome that about twice a year at the change of the major semesters at the college, we would have open interviews in one of our downtown locations and have anybody walking in, and we'd hire 15, 20, 30 people a day in an open interview format. Obviously not the best solution. A lot of people weren't being properly screened. They were slipping through with the availabilities that we didn't want to have within our company. Huge turnover within the first 30 days of hire, oftentimes within the first week of hire, because people were coming in, interviewing, and starting work within a day. Well, turnover is a ridiculously high expense within the restaurant industry. The average, we pay probably $300 per person just in taxes when we hire a new person. Not to mention the time invested in the interview process, the paperwork, the orientation and training, and then paying both the trainer and the trainee. Turnover is a very big expense within our company.